everybody, this is Eric Watson, and today I'm going to be opening an entire booster box of Marvel Dice Masters Avengers vs. X-Men. As the PC editor for Leviathan.com, I normally reserve my live streaming Twitch channel and YouTube channel for video game playthroughs and videos, but I'm also an avid fan of board game and card games. My latest addiction is Marvel Dice Masters by WizKid Games. It was initially launched in spring of earlier this year, 2014, and has become quite popular and as a result very rare. It was underproduced, and I've seen starter packs going for twice or three times their rate on various online websites since nobody can keep them in the stores, and booster packs are an even worse rate. It's usually $14.99 for a starter pack and $1 for a booster pack. This is a collectible card/dice game. It actually has really cool cards that all have to do with the various, Marvel superheroes, and they each come with their own dice, and you actually use the dice to attack each other, kind of like a any CCG, Magic the Gathering and whatnot. And then the cards kind of tell you what all powers the dice can have, and it seems really well balanced and fun. And more importantly, the wife and I really enjoy it, and all our games have come down to the wire, and it's been just a fantastic game. I was lucky enough to get the starter pack at a friendly local comic book shop. I was just shocked they actually had it in stock, but nobody had a single booster pack, and these booster packs are $1 a piece, and they contain 2 cards and 2 dice, one for each card. And you actually do want multiples because you can have multiple dice per character. So I ended up actually, after calling everybody in the Metroplex around me, finding this website thanks to a thread on BoardGameGeek.com. It was a Canadian website called BoardGameBliss.com that had their booster boxes come in, which this is literally called a gravity feed. It's what they would hang up in a retail store, and you can see this part actually opens up. This is empty now. I'm recording this after the fact. This is where all the little packs go, and you would hang this literally on the back of a clip display, and then people can just go in and you take your packs. Well, they also obviously just sell the whole box, so you can get all 60 packs for about $60. This website actually had this for $50, which is a great deal. Now, shipping from Canada to me in Texas is about $12, but even with that, it still came out to less than $60 because of the whole US to Canadian dollar transfer. So that was a hell of a deal. Went ahead and jumped all over it. So ended up with a booster box for this game, is how quickly our addiction ran. It shipped the night I ordered it and came 4 days later, which is super impressive. So definitely a good recommendation from the website BoardGameBliss.com. So now I'm going to switch over to the recording we did as my wife and I opened all 60 packs, and I'll be fast forwarding kind of throughout in the interest of time, and then maybe stopping if some cool things happen, like opening a super rare early on, so in the interest of time. But then I'll come back and give you the final results of the various cards that we got, and just my thoughts on the game and opening the booster box in general. So
I got Loki and Dr. Ock.
I got Ghost Rider and Nightcrawler.
Let me get the little card.
Okay.
My size. This is good, Mama.
Thank you, baby.
And this is good.
Blue-eyed. That's our first duplicate already in so many cards. Wow, that's hilarious. So already 2 of those. Thank you.
Rare. The yellow is rare. The red is the super rare. So we got the Wolverine super rare.
Oh shit, we did! Wow, one of the first ones we opened was a super rare. Nice. I think we might not even gotten one of these in the whole
The
thing.
green is uncommon, and the gray is common.
I'm super happy now. Wolverine will be the one I wanted. He's amazing too. When he attacks alone, he can't be blocked. Holy crap, that's awesome. We already got our super rare. Look at that dice. You can see the card? There you go. Okay, we got Doc Ock fully armed. We're definitely gonna have all characters, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, Professor Xavier.
Cards get kind of bent.
I got a uncommon Gambit.
I got, which one, the yellow? Card sharp?
Green. The Diablo Blanc.
Oh, I got the rare. And the common Phoenix. So we got two different kinds of gambits, that's good. Wow, I got two Novas in one pack. That's a first.
Yeah.
Same character. That's nice. It's the same card though. I got his common and his uncommon, and I got his rare earlier, so we have all three Novas.
Whoever this Nova person is.
Oh, that's weird. And his green stripe has a max of 3, but this one has a max of 4. So it actually depends on how many max you can have. Goblin. It's a rare angel.
Mm-hmm. No, it's uncommon. Green is uncommon.
Oh, it is?
You were having a problem with
I
this
am.
game.
Okay, green is uncommon. That makes sense.
Oh, I got two of the same one.
Hey, I had that earlier. Which one?
Yeah.
Wait, don't tell me. Let me see it. That's Venom.
Yep.
Okay.
I got the common and uncommon.
I haven't even seen Venom yet, have you?
This is the first ones I've seen.
Thank you.
So, there's your Venom.
Oh, nice. And this is cool. Apparently, these are all the people that have worn the Venom suit. I haven't kept up with the comics, but the different versions are all the different guys that have worn it.
Wow.
Is it good?
Oh. I'm playing Thor, and I'm playing specifically this card.
Let me see for the audience. Thor, God of Thunder. At the start of each attack step, Thor gets +4/+4 for each opposing mic'd character in the field. Okay. You can actually build a team of might guys if your opponent's got some. That's pretty nice. Okay, so now we're getting to where getting more organized.
2, 3. Anyone count?
You counting?
Counting? Can you count how many yellow dice there are?
Now you can see immediately which ones we're getting a bunch of and which ones we're slacking on.
Good job.
1, 4, 5, 6.
Is that Dr. Strange?
I think so. We should have a couple. Yeah, there's a
Oh,
couple.
my bad. You must have had all 3 of those then.
Yeah.
You can count me.
Okay.
Good, we got 3 Wolverines. That's cool.
Good job. Good job.
So we've got 3 Magnetos, 3 Doctor Dooms, 2 Mystiques, 2 Silver Surfers, 3 Wolverines, 3 Doctor Octopus, Octopi, 2 Nightcrawlers, 4 Novas, a Ghost Rider, 2 Colossus, oh shit, 3 Silver Surfers, 3 Cyclops, 2 Venom.
Black Widow.
Oh yeah. Little time.
And then another, I think this is
Loki, 3
Beast,
Gambit,
right?
2 Phoenix. Yes.
So we got the new Beast too.
Good, excellent.
I'm keeping all the ones from the
things,
original
yeah.
game down here.
Another Beast, another Thor, another Storm, another Captain America.
And almost a Black
2
Widow.
Fantastic, Angel, 3 Strange, 1 Hawkeye, 2 War Machine, 2 Green Goblin, and whatever she's got over here. 3 Rogues, 4 Punishers. Which one is that?
Nice. These cards good.
Which one is the, this one?
That's Professor Xavier.
Okay. Look at how bent some of these cards get though. That's why I use the book method. Deadpool and Colossus, both. Where Yellow Stripe was?
Yep, Mjolnir and Ghost Rider.
Good, we got another guy. At this point, I already feel very satisfied, honestly. The rest of this is just icing. I'm super stoked we got the super rare. Callie, no!
Here goes your perfectly crafted dice.
Hulk!
Hey, that's
The other
fun.
Hulk! Is it?
I think so.
Oh, we've gotten Spider-Man.
Oh no, yeah, we just need Spider-Man.
And, how many were there? Yeah, there's 8.
Oh, there's 8. So yeah, we need 2 more.
Human Torch.
Human Torch, that's
We
right.
haven't gotten Human Torch or Spider-Man's other ones.
that was a lot of fun. So I have the final results for opening an entire booster box of Marvel Dice Masters. So the rarity spread was 73 common cards, with obviously all 30 unique ones definitely acquired. 36 uncommon cards, which I believe comes to 31 uniques. There are more uncommons because you can get one from the starter pack, the original 8 guys that comes in the starter pack. There's exactly one other card variant you can get for each one, and it's an uncommon rarity. Which, fun fact, I got almost exactly one of each of those, which is really cool. So only missing 3 uncommons, and then we got 10 rare, which means we only got 10 of the 30 rare, so rare is definitely rare. But I did get 1 super rare, which is really cool. Probably should have had that one ready to show. Hi, sweetheart. Hope you enjoy my daughter singing in the background. There we go. And you probably recognize this from obviously the video, but Wolverine, Knucklehead, very cool. He's a super rare, so he's got the little red stripe right there, which you probably barely see, but I'm very happy. He's only 4 super rares, and you only get average like 1 per booster box, which probably means they come out to like 50 or 60 bucks a piece just for this card, considering you have to buy a booster box to get one. And you're not even really guaranteed to get one. I bet a lot of people, I've read stories of people opening booster boxes and not getting a super rare, which is a bummer. So I was fully expecting to maybe not get one, and I'm super thrilled. Not only did I get one, but obviously Wolverine's just an awesome character, and the card seems pretty strong. So 73 commons, 36 uncommons, 10 rares, 1 super rare for 120 total cards, which comes out to 30, 60, 70, 80, 81 total unique cards that I've added now to the starter cards you get already. So that's about 100 some unique cards to play with every game, which is really, really cool. Considering the starter pack really doesn't even give you enough to play a full game if you each want 8 character cards. So already played some last night with the wife, really enjoyed it. Those games came down to the wire again, and it was a lot of fun. Rolled with some villains, Green Goblin, Venom, Magneto. It was awesome. And we do a random draft method that I found also on BoardGameGeek.com. You separate the cards by rarity, deal out 9 card decks to each person, then you pick one and pass the other person, just doing a random draft that way, and that ended up being really fun. We'll probably be doing that for a while until we come out with teams that we really enjoy playing with. So quick pros, obviously Super Wolverine, very cool, super rare. He's super awesome also. I did end up with several guys where I got one of each of their variants. Almost all of the rares I also got the uncommon for and the commons, and so obviously I got all the commons and almost all the uncommons. So that happened in almost every situation. So the ones I did get one of each variant for were Colossus, Cyclops, Gambit, Loki, Mystique, Nick Fury, Nova, and Rogue. All of those I have there, common, uncommon, and rare. So I have at least 3, and usually in a lot of cases I had 4 or 5 of those particular ones. I did not end up with any duplicate rares, so all the rares I drew were unique, which is good because you only got 10 of them, so luckily I got all 10 were different ones. Only 4 duplicate uncommons, which is pretty nice also. If that would have been perfect, I would have ended up with all the uncommons. As it is, I'm only missing 3. I'm pretty okay with that. And then the duplicate uncommons I got, some of the ones actually just helped me get more dice. So that's the nice thing about the CCG is even if you get the exact duplicate card, you do end up with multiple dice, which is pretty handy to have. I did end up with at least 2 dice for every single person, which is good, but although some of them I only ended up with 2 dice. I'll cover that in the cons in a second. And the other quick pro, I got one of each starter guy, which is great. You only get 2 dice in the starter pack for each of the starter pack guys, although you do get 3 variants of them. So there's one more variant you can grab, which is an uncommon rarity, and I ended up with one of each of them and only doubled up on one of them. And that's actually one where I wouldn't have mind doubling up since I only had 2 dice for each one, and they all max 4. Human Torch was the one I got multiples of, which oh god, my wife played with him. The Johnny Storm, I believe it's called. Yeah, it is super powerful. Holy crap. Sure can, sweetheart. So cons, many of the cards are bent because they have dice in them, so it kind of screws up the whole packaging. And that's why you'll see me, or you saw in the video that I used the book, the Game of Thrones and some other books to kind of squish the cards down, just to help make them a little more straight, you know, fit in the nice little storage Plano box I got. Just left them overnight, and that worked out pretty well, so that's not a big deal. And then we have only 2 dice for Deadpool, Black Widow, and Mr. Fantastic. So those are ones that I only got 2 commons for each of those, and that was it. So unfortunately for those, and the bad news is, I think all 3 of them are fairly low-cost cards. I know Black Widow is. I don't remember too much. I didn't really look at the cards much, to be honest, yet. Just did this yesterday. But man, I love Deadpool. That's a shame to only get 2 cards for his. So that's kind of a bummer for a few of those guys. Even if you wanted to use those cards, you would not be able to field more than 2 dice. But I figured that was going to happen. Luckily, it only happened with 3. I got 5 total cards / dice for Colossus, Loki, Nick Fury, Nova, and Punisher. So a ton of those guys. However, I noticed playing last night, obviously in doing this inventory, I ended up with 2 Venom cards, but 3 Venom dice. I was like, wait a minute. And the 2 Venoms I got were the common and uncommon, which is cool, so you get different variants. But I had 3 dice I could use last night. So I did some research, went through all my dice and all my inventory. Turns out I have only 4 Colossus dice, even though I ended up with 5 cards. So there was actually a printing error, or a sorting error, somewhere along the lines that gave me, in a pack, a Colossus card, but a Venom dice. Now that actually worked in my favor, because I have more than enough. Yes, sweetheart, you can watch your TV. So I ended up having more than enough Colossus dice, and I could have used more Venom dice, and it worked out perfectly in my favor. But that is worrisome that those kind of mistakes can happen. But in this case, super glad to have 1 more Venom dice and less Colossus, because just didn't need 5 of those. And then the other random thing is I only got the common version of Thing, but I ended up with 3 of them. So I still had 3 Things, but only the 1 version of him. Which just means in our random draft, he'll be selected less, because we go by unique cards. So those are all the notes I have. You can see I've actually got a nice little storage solution, thanks to the Plano tackle boxes, where I keep all my dice and cards, which is very nice. This just fits like everything on there. You can see I separate the sidekick dice. I've got the action cards and everything under here, as well as the duplicates, unique cards over on the other side, and then all the dice. My wife tried to organize them by, like, you know, putting Magneto and Mystique together and all that, and then it was just chaos still trying to find anybody. So I don't know if we'll try alphabetical or just slip them in there, and hopefully we'll get better about selecting them. But in any case, I'm super stoked. We're fully committed to this game. I'm excited about the Uncanny X-Men expansion coming out soon, and then there's a Dungeons and Dragons one coming out. So it's cool that they're going to keep on promoting this whole Dice Masters thing. So I hope you enjoyed this video and the breakdown of a Marvel Dice Masters booster box. You can follow me on Twitter at RogueWatson and watch me live stream video game playthroughs on twitch.tv/Gorbash722. Thanks, guys.